I'm throttling up a wheelie, it's much like riding a BMX bike, pulling a wheelie on a BMX bike. I can't rely on throttle alone. If I rely on throttle alone, it's going to take me too long for the front wheel to come up. So as I'm giving it throttle, I tug up on the bars. The way that I do that is in first gear around 35-40 miles an hour, I'll ease off the throttle so that the front compresses, and I'll snap open the throttle and tug up on the bars at the same time. This action looks a lot like this. At 35-40 miles an hour, I drop the throttle, the front compresses, my body comes forward just a little bit, and as I give it the throttle, I tug up on the bars. So I'm 35-40 miles an hour, drop it, crack it open and tug. First gear, I'm not going to have to tug as hard as if I was in second and third. First gear, 30-40 miles an hour, I drop the throttle, tug up on the bars about that much as I give it gas. Second gear, a little bit different story. I'm going to be up around probably 60-70 miles an hour. I'm going to drop it, and I might even come down as far as this to give a real good firm pull when I get back on the gas. I'm pulling the bike up underneath me. I'm throwing my body weight back, but it's not a reckless throw. I'm throwing my body weight back. I'm 200 pounds. That's going to help transfer the weight to the back, and that's necessary in doing the wheelie. So in pulling back, I'm transferring my 200 pounds, and plus I'm pulling up whatever I'm pulling up on the front of the bike. It's just going to help it out. That way I don't have to use way too much throttle. I don't want to throttle my wheelie up, because in doing that, it's going to take me too long if I just rely on the power of the bike, and plus I'll be going way too fast. Alright, here's what I'm talking about. I bring it up to probably about 35 miles an hour, drop the throttle, tug up. Alright, I come back a little bit too far. That's where I'm relying on a little bit of my motor braking right there, but this is a good position for me right here.
The balance point's nice. You can see the wheel stop moving. You're speeding up a little bit, but not too much. It looks good right there.
Right, I'm real comfortable at this point right here. Stand up is much the same way. I like to start in a rigid position with my legs locked out, my arms locked out. I don't want my body moving any more than it has to. Once I'm up around 30-40 miles an hour in first gear, drop the throttle, drop down. You'll see me dropping down like this. The throttle's closed, the front end's compressed, and I hit the throttle, pull up at the same time. So in a fluid motion, it's going to look like this. 30-40 miles an hour, drop the throttle, crack it open as I come up. All right, here I go. I'm going to bounce it up on my body.
Nice.
Bring it back to the position. Notice that I'm not locked out yet because the bike was leaning a little bit left. I'm going to get into position right here. Once I start steadying out, that's when I put myself into a locked position. There I go.
I see you working the bars a little bit when you go to balance yourself, and that seems to be working out pretty well.
Right. All right, come right up. I'm in a position.
Good body posture.
There I go. See, notice that when I'm locked out, my body and my bike move in unison. I'm not flopping all over this thing.
It looks like you got great control of that right there.
Yeah.
That's nice. You're at the right angle. It's perfect. The wind doesn't look like it's messing with you that bad, and I see you dipping your knee a little bit for steering. It's working out. Nice. Very nice.